My fiancé said, "Get a real job. YouTube isn't a career, it's embarrassing." I replied, "You're right." Then I showed her my channel analytics, $900,000 annual revenue. When she realized she can't afford her lifestyle with her real job that paid $45,000, I just ended my engagement in the most satisfying way possible. Been with my fiancée, 28, for 3 years, engaged 8 months, living together in my apartment downtown. She works in marketing, pulls in about 45 grand a year. I'm a YouTuber. Tech reviews, tutorials, some gaming content. She's never respected what I do. Calls it my little videos when talking to friends. When her parents ask about my work, she gets vague real quick. Changes subject to her job, her career trajectory, anything else. I let it slide. Figured she'd come around. Loved her. You know, last night I'm telling her about this sick sponsorship deal I just closed. Major tech company, 6-figure contract. I'm excited. She's on her phone, barely listening. Then she puts it down and just drops it. "You need to get a real job." I stopped talking. "What? This YouTube thing? It's embarrassing. We're getting married next year and I can't keep telling people my husband makes internet videos. It's not a career, it's what kids do. I've been doing this for 5 years." "Exactly. 5 years of this hobby. When are you going to grow up? Get something with benefits, a 401k, something I can actually tell my family about without being ashamed." The way she said ashamed, like I was some kind of disappointment. "You're ashamed of what I do?" I'm being realistic. My friends ask what you do and I have to lie. I say digital media because YouTuber sounds pathetic. We're almost 30. Something in me just clicked, got real cold and real clear. "You're right." She blinked. "I am? Yeah, this isn't working." I pulled out my phone, opened YouTube Studio, went straight to the revenue analytics, turned the screen toward her. "See that number?" She squinted, confused. "That's this month so far. We're only 3 weeks in." Her face changed. "This says 68,000. Little low, actually. I usually hit 75 by now. Bad month." I watched her brain work, watched the math happen. "But that's times 12. "Yeah, about 900,000 last year before taxes. I clear around 600 after everything." Complete silence. "But you never told you. You never asked. You just assumed because I work from home and joggers I must be broke." I stood up, started walking to the bedroom. "That apartment you love? I pay full rent. Car you drive? Bought it outright. That credit card you use for groceries that somehow covers $300 brunches? All me." "Wait. Nope. I'm done. I don't want to marry someone who's embarrassed by me. Someone who thinks I need to grow up and get a real job when I'm making 10 times what she makes." Her mouth opened, closed, opened again. "If you just told me, then what? You'd respect me? That's worse. That means you only respect money, not the work, not me." I started packing her stuff. She followed me around the apartment, freaking out. "Let's talk about this." "I was trying to help." "Help? You called my career embarrassing. You said you lie to your friends about what I do. That's not help. That's disrespect." "I didn't mean it like that." "How'd you mean it then?" She had nothing. Took me about an hour to pack her essentials. She cycled through panic, anger, tears, back to anger. "Where am I supposed to go?" "Hotel, parents, your friend with the cats, not my problem." "You can't kick me out." "My apartment, my lease, my name, yeah, I can." She left around midnight with 3 suitcases and a destroyed ego. Kept texting. I blocked her. Best sleep I've had in months. Update 1. Been about 10 days and this has gotten absolutely wild. Her friends started texting me immediately. 8 different numbers with the same basic message. She didn't mean it. Everyone says things in fights. "You're overreacting." Blocked all of them. Then her mom left me a voicemail that I almost saved just for the audacity. "I raised my daughter to value security. She was trying to encourage you towards stability. Your response is completely inappropriate. You owe her a conversation at minimum." Deleted it. But here's where it gets good. A few days after I kicked her out, building security calls me. "Your ex is downstairs, says she forgot some things. She took everything important. She's not coming up." I hear her voice through the phone. "I pay rent there. I have rights." I went down. She's there with her sister, both looking like they're ready for war. "You don't pay rent," I said calmly. "I pay rent. You lived here for free. I contributed to household expenses." You mean the credit card I gave you? The one I pay off every month? That's not rent, that's an allowance. Herbert's sister stepped forward. You can't just throw people out. She lived here 2 years as my girlfriend, not a tenant, not on any lease. Now she's not my girlfriend, so she doesn't live here. My ex tried switching tactics. I left my grandmother's necklace. No, you didn't. My work laptop. Watched you pack it. Important documents. Like what? She fumbled. My birth certificate. You can get a copy from the county. Anything else? Security guard was done. Ma'am, if there's no specific items, you need to leave. She started crying. Her sister glared. You're going to regret this. Doubt it. They left. I ordered Chinese food and played video games till 2 a.m. Then it got weirder. Got an Instagram DM from some guy I didn't know. Professional headshot, lawyer vibes. I understand there's been a separation. In situations where one party has been financially dependent, there may be grounds for transitional support, open to discussion. I screenshot it and sent it to my buddy who's an attorney. He called me dying laughing. They're fishing for palimony. We're not married. Exactly, and she paid 0 rent with no cohabitation agreement. She has literally no claim. He asked if I wanted him to respond. Absolutely. His response was beautiful. My client owes your client nothing. Any further contact is harassment. Radio silence from that guy. Then came the really creative stuff. Her best friend requested to follow me on every platform. Declined. Then she started using a mutual friend's account to watch my stories, so I posted something. Screenshot of my latest sponsor payment, $81,000 for one integrated video. Caption, embarrassing hobby paying embarrassing amounts. Within an hour, text from a new number, we need to talk. What we had was real. What we had was you living off me while calling my career embarrassing. That's called being a parasite. I was worried about our future. You make $45,000 and spend like you make 6 figures. You weren't worried about our future. You were worried about funding your lifestyle when you realized you'd have to pay your own bills. She called. I didn't answer. She called from another number. Blocked it. Here's my favorite part, though. Her mom called. My mom called me cackling. So your ex's mother just lectured me for 30 minutes about how her daughter made one tiny mistake, and you're throwing away true love and I need to talk sense into you. Oh God, what'd you say? I told her my son makes more than her entire family combined. And maybe she should teach her daughter not to insult the people paying her bills. Mom, what? It's true, I'm proud of you. That girl always cared way too much about what other people think. Then yesterday my ex tried ambushing me. I'm at my usual coffee shop working. She walks in, sits at the next table, starts having this loud phone conversation. Yeah, I'm really learning what matters. Material things don't define relationships. I was so shallow before. I packed my stuff. As I walked past her table, I stopped. If material things don't matter, why'd you tell me to get a real job for the money and benefits? Pick a narrative. Left her sitting there. Barista was grinning. Got home to find a card under my door. Long letter about how she sees clearly now and understands what she lost. Threw it away without finishing it. This morning, her dad called. I answered because honestly, I was bored. Son, I think we need to talk. I'm not your son. My daughter made a mistake. A comment she regrets. You're letting pride ruin something good. Your daughter spent 3 years disrespecting my work while I paid her way. That wasn't one comment. That was her finally being honest. And regarding pride, I have plenty to be proud of. I built a successful business from nothing. What I don't have is time for someone who wants to tear me down to feel better about herself. She was trying to motivate you. No, she was trying to change me into what she could brag about. That's not motivation, that's control. You're making a mistake. Maybe, but it's mine to make. Hung up. Not gonna lie, there've been moments I wondered if I overreacted. If one comment really justified ending everything. Then I remember her face when she said embarrassing. The disgust in it. The shame. Nah, I'm good. Update 2. 2 weeks post-breakup, the entitlement has reached new heights I didn't think possible. My ex made a burner Instagram to message me. I know you're upset, but we need to discuss the financial situation. I invested 2 years of my life in our relationship, and I think I'm entitled to some compensation for that contribution. Sent it to my lawyer friend immediately. Me. She seriously thinks she should get paid for dating me. The audacity is honestly impressive. Lawyer friend, want me to handle it? Me, make it scary. He sent something from his firm's official email. Mentioned words like extortion and legal action. That shut her up for about 3 days. Then her sister posted on Facebook. Didn't name me, but come on. Watching my sister suffer because someone couldn't handle constructive criticism. When you build someone up, support their dreams, and they throw it away over ego, that's not strength. That's insecurity. The comments were messy. Half the people knew it was about me. One of my boys from college commented, if by built him up you mean lived rent-free while insulting his income, then yeah, totally. She deleted the post an hour later. But here's where it gets really interesting. My ex started telling people she was essentially my business partner. That she helped build my channel and deserved recognition for her contributions. Got a text from a mutual friend. Yo, your ex is saying she was like your producer and manager, is that true? Not even close. She was in maybe 3 videos total. Complained the whole time about filming taking too long and told me it was a waste of time. She can't even name my most popular video. Yeah, that's what I figured. She's building this whole story about being entitled to part of your business. Called my lawyer friend again. She's claiming she helped build the channel. Can you prove otherwise? 3 years of emails, Slack messages, texts showing I did everything. I have an actual editor on payroll, actual business manager. Both can confirm she had 0 involvement. Document everything. If she makes this legal, we'll destroy it. Week later, her dad sent me a Facebook message. We need to speak man to man about this situation. My daughter gave you 2 years of her life. Supported you emotionally while you built your business. Now that you're successful, you want to abandon her. That's not how men behave. I didn't respond directly, but I did make a video. Nothing specific about her, just about relationships, about how success reveals character, how some people celebrate your wins and others resent them. Talked about the importance of being with someone who respects your path even when they don't understand it. About how love without respect is just convenience. Never said her name. Posted it knowing she'd watch. She did and apparently lost it. 3 friends texted me saying she was furious, claiming I was using my platform to attack her and publicly humiliating her. One mutual friend called. Dude, she's talking about suing you. For what? I never named her, I shared general relationship advice. She says everyone knows it's about her. That's her problem, not mine. My lawyer already reviewed it. I'm clear. Her mom tried calling my mom again. My mom blocked her number. Then came the nuclear option. My ex showed up at my building again with her grandmother's engagement ring. The one I gave her. Security called. She says she needs to return a ring. Tell her to mail it. She's saying it's too valuable to mail. Needs to hand deliver it. I went down mostly out of curiosity. She was dressed up, makeup done, holding the ring box like it was a live grenade. I wanted to return this properly, face to face. Mail it, please. 5 minutes. Just let me talk. No, I made a mistake. The biggest mistake of my life. But you're not even giving me a chance to make it right. Make it right. You didn't make a mistake. You told me the truth. You think my work is embarrassing. You're ashamed of what I do. The only mistake you made was saying it out loud before locking down the ring. That's not true. Really? Where were you 6 months ago when I tried talking about maybe investing some income? You rolled your eyes and said, what income? Like I was broke. Like I was pathetic. Silence. Keep the ring. Sell it. I don't care. We're done. I walked away. She shouted something about how she'd sacrificed so much and given up everything. That night, I changed my number completely. Fresh start. Blocked her everywhere. Email filters, social media locked down. The works. My parents said her parents tried reaching out one more time. My dad threatened them with harassment charges. That ended it. My mom did tell me something interesting before the contacts stopped, though. My ex moved back in with her parents. Turns out $45,000 a year doesn't cover the lifestyle she got used to on my dime. Car payment alone is killing her. She's been complaining to everyone about how unfair her situation is. Her dad mentioned to my dad that she might need a second job. My dad's response. Maybe she should have thought about that before calling the guy paying her bills embarrassing. Haven't heard anything in over a week. Think it's finally done. Final update. 6 weeks since the breakup. Time to close this out. Been quiet since my last update. No drama, no contact, nothing. Figured she finally moved on. Last week, I'm at dinner with some friends, nice place downtown, and she walks in with some guy. We made eye contact across the room. She looked shocked, then embarrassed, then tried to look unbothered. I went back to my conversation, didn't care. But she came over to my table anyway. The guy trailed behind, looking confused as hell. Hey, can we talk? I'm eating, not really the time. Just 1 minute, please. My friends looked at me. I shrugged. Fine, 1 minute. We stepped away. Her date stood there awkwardly. I wanted to apologize. For real. No games. I was wrong about everything. Okay, that's it. What do you want? A medal? You apologized. I heard you. We're still done. I know. I just needed to say it to your face. I get why you ended things. I was entitled and disrespectful, and I didn't see it until it was too late. Good for you. That's growth. I'm not asking to get back together. That ship sailed. I just wanted you to know I understand now. Appreciate it. Have a nice night. I started walking back to my table. For what it's worth, she said, I tell people you're killing it now. That my ex is a successful content creator. I'm actually proud of what you built, even though I wasn't when we were together. Thanks, but maybe try respecting people while you're dating them. Not after. She nodded, went back to her date. I went back to my friends. What was that about? One of them asked. Closure, I guess. Later that night, one of her friends I actually liked texted me. Hey, I know this is random, but she really is sorry. She's been in therapy, working on herself. The stuff she said was messed up, and she knows it now. Good for her. I've moved on, though. There. Just wanted you to know she's different now. Maybe. But I don't need to stick around to see it. Channel's doing great. Hit 1 million subscribers last week. Landed my biggest deal yet. $250,000 for a 3-video series. Moved to a better place, high-rise downtown with a sick view. Better filming setup. Actual home office that doesn't double as a bedroom. Been on some dates. Nothing serious yet. Not rushing into anything. Taking time to figure out what I actually want. Friend group got smaller but way better. People who respect what I do and don't question it. My parents are stoked. Dad keeps sending me articles about successful YouTubers with real job as the subject line. I don't think about my ex much anymore. When I do, it's not with anger, just indifference. She's a lesson learned. The lesson? Respect is everything. If someone doesn't respect your work, your passion, your path, they don't respect you. Period. My ex respected my money once she found out about it. But she never respected me. That's what mattered. I'm not bitter. She showed me who she was. Just wish I'd paid attention sooner. But 3 years is better than 30, right? Someone asked if I'd take her back if she really changed. Honest answer, no. Because even if she's different, I'm different too. I learned what I won't accept, what I won't compromise on. I won't be with someone who needs to see my bank account before respecting my career. Who needs proof of success before taking me seriously. The right person respects the hustle before the payoff, the work before the results, the dream before it becomes reality. My ex wanted the lifestyle without appreciating the work behind it. Wanted the results without respecting the process. That's not a partner. That's a leech. Life's good now. Channel's thriving. Apartment's incredible. Freedom tastes way better than any relationship built on disrespect. The comments on my videos are wild now. People who know the story leave stuff like real job energy and respect the hustle. Makes me smile every time. My ex is dating restaurant guy, apparently. Hope it works out. Everyone deserves happiness. Me, I'm exactly where I need to be. Single, successful, respected, building whatever comes next without someone tearing it down. The embarrassing hobby just got nominated for a Streamy Award. The kid stuff bought me a car and cash. The not a real job gave me a life most people dream about. And I built it myself, with work, with dedication, with belief. My ex wanted me to get a real job. I've got something better. I've got freedom.